Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there, Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, A Chariot Larger Than the Sun Passes Over the Sun and Causes Solar Flares. Or a geomagnetic storm. Geomagnetic storm. This is Dabu 7. This is the sun. This is the aura of the sun. And this is the object. You're going to see when I hit the button, the play button, it's going to pass over the sun. And as soon as it passes over the sun, you're going to see the sun flare up. You're going to see what's called a, they call it a flares, earth direct flares, G4, geomagnetic storm warning, massive mystery object, which we strongly believe it's a ship, because anything out there in space, the Most High created everything. Well, the angels at the order of Yahweh. The Lord God, the Most High, did not create the heavens and the earth. He gave that job to his beloved Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the Hebrew, his name would be Yahweh Shai, which means he deliverer, or he will deliver. Put that thought in there, but actually Yahweh Shai is Yah, he, Yahweh Shai, deliver or save. Now, could this be an angel in this ship? A number of angels? A sort of a Most High drone that's non-manned or non-angeled? We don't know. As a matter of fact, what I will do, and this is fair use, fair use, fair use. Matter of fact, let me do this. And I have a ton of scriptures on so-called UFOs in the scriptures, information receipts, because you have Ron Dalton, and I'm not mad at Ron Dalton. We shouldn't, he's a fellow Israelite. And he thinks that he has the truth, and we believe that we know that we have the truth. He has some of the truth. He doesn't have the whole truth. So one of the things that he said, that there's certain Israelite groups that teach that UFOs are the chariots and angels, which they are. I did a couple of videos with this particular scientist. I'm not going to go through it. I got to find that video. I'll put it up. He went out to prove that, or to disprove, because people around him, this guy was, I believe, a scientist or whatever. His name starts with a B Bloom something. And he said, I'm going to go into all the receipts to prove to you that those are not angels. That's just anomaly, which means something that cannot be named. It could be aliens. It could be a planet. It could be. It's not angels, and this has nothing to. In Ezekiel chapter 1, where Ezekiel is confronted by the angels, he saw them come in ships, and he saw them come out of the ships, or the chariots, if you will. So this guy was he put all the evidence together to debunk that thing that is not a UFO. And then through his research, he put a book together. Through his research, he came to the conclusion that, yeah, angels, these are angelic beings that fly in these ships, whatever you want to call them. You have vocab that says, those things up in space are not the angels. Well, how do you know? Do you know the angels? They're not aliens. The Most High didn't create another world, another earth, someplace else, they're the angels spying out the land like the Israelites did when they went into the land of Canaan. That's all they're doing. They're surveying the planet, mainly America. It shall enter into the house of the thief. That's America. That's Babylon. So let me look up the word. I'll put in, you know what I'm going to do? Let me put in G4. Let me put in G4, geomagnetic storm. And let's go from here. Let me pull this over. Okay. Okay, let me hit today. This is one day ago, 15 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 20 hours ago. G4 geomagnetic storm today. Severe geomagnetic storm could spark northern lights, which they call the what is it? Aurora. What the hell is it? Anyway, Aurora borealis. Aurora meaning light, and borealis meaning the stars. I mean, the borealis meaning northern lights, or night lights, northern. Let me just open this up. Severe geomagnetic storm could spark northern lights as far as Alabama and North California tonight. And this was just up hours ago. So let me come back over here. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of this. Okay. Let me do this. Come back. All right, go forward. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. Just want to take a picture of this. Come on now. Then I'll play the video. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, so let me just go ahead and play this. See the article there: Aurora alert, severe geomagnetic storm could spark northern lights as far south as Alabama and northern California tonight. And like I said, this was put up hours ago. Let me highlight this here. Attention, Aurora chases, or light chases. Aurora is Hebrew for light. Powerful geomagnetic storm conditions could trigger northern lights at mid-latitude tonight, which is tonight, the first, June the 1st. It's June. Ain't no microchip. It's June. As a corona or crown mass ejection impact is imminent. So let me go ahead and play this. And we're coming down to the wire. We're coming down to the wire. So this is fair use.
See that? That is pretty wild. Now when you slow this thing down, you see it come into frame.
This is a sun. This is the
It
rays of the
has
sun.
definition
This is the
on it.
object.
It has details on it that don't change. They stay the same. Notice the dark areas, the dark regions on this, almost as if it never moves. It keeps its pattern
Look
there
at this.
the whole
Look at that. It's causing. These are flares, solar flares.
time. Even though it gets a little darker as it approaches this region here behind the disk. For sure, it's a mystery. For sure, it's absolutely massive. And
Yeah, it's bigger than the sun. This is the sun. This is the rays of the sun. When this object passes over it, you can see the solar flares, or what's also called a geomagnetic storm.
again, lens flares and everything can be ruled out as this thing is passing behind the disk, or the black disk that's hiding the sun.
That's
Very
this right
interesting. And look, the sun seems to be reacting a bit
There's a reaction.
as well.
Reaction.
Notice the light on the bottom as it comes into frame.
So you can go to double 77, watch it. It's 3 minutes and 31 seconds long. Hey, bottom line is this: this man cannot deal with the angels, Yahushua and the angels. Revelation 12, there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel fought against the dragon and his angels, and the dragon and his angels were overcome, and there was no place found in heaven, because they wiped them out. And this is going to be, as I said yesterday at the speaking on the streets, I said this is going to be a laser warfare. Yahushai, Michael, and the angels, they're going to have ships that shoot out lasers, and Esau has ships that shoot out lasers as well. That's called the DEWs. That's the acronym for Direct Energy Weapon System. So the angels are going to have the same system because the spirit, the Great Spirit, gave them that technology. But their technology is more powerful than Esau's technology. That's why they're going to be wiped out. It says in the Apocrypha in 2nd Ezra 13, it said they're going to be afraid, but yet there's fight. The angels, Yahushua and them, they're going to take control of the instrument panel. So when they go to retreat, they're going to cause those fighter jets or whatever vehicle that they use in this war, they're going to cause them to keep coming. So they're going to fight to kind of turn around, but they're going to keep coming to the ships, and they're going to disappear in the sky. So this man's going down. He's going down, and it's not going to be no 1,000 years from now. We counting down the months. The mark of the beast, and then when the mark of the beast that's fulfilled, everything's going to move super fast because you're going to be tested, and then the deliverance is going to come, and the destruction is going to come, then the kingdom is going to come. So we're right there. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next.